2018 Fiat Punto Review. The good points of Fiat Punto. Body-colored bumpers have the car look more sophisticated. Competitively priced. Low running costs. The bad points of Fiat Punto. Worst ever Euro NCAP crash test score. Still less sharp to push as some rivals. Front seats is often more supportive. Essentially the Fiat Punto is really a facelift instead of a new car, whilst the engines and name have once more changed. Prior to this it had been called the Punto Evo. These days Fiat proceeded to go back to the basically Punto. Fiat has tweaked the Punto with subtle changes both externally and on the inner. The most noticeable modification within the Fiat Punto can be a new front bumper. Look deeper and you'll identify that the two air intakes have become split with the number plate and enclosed in the trapezium-shaped perimeter. All models now obtain a black grille, giving the Punto a much more sporty feel towards the front end, plus the body-colored bumpers certainly are a pleasant addition. Tweaks for the rear add some Fiat badge, which now doubles to be a boot release, push it plus the tailgate opens. The rear bumper has become redesigned and is also now body-colored to fit the rest in the Punto. Beneath the back bumper, the back fog and reversing lights are actually elongated and built into the surrounding surface, while new-look 15-inch alloys complete the makeover. Both 3 and 5-door versions can be purchased. Fuel efficient. The most frugal engine will be the 85 bhp 1.3-liter multijet diesel engine. It has a claimed economy of 80.7 miles per gallon and emits CO2 at a rate of 90 gkm. However, if you prefer a petrol engine, then your twin air is often a favorite for a lot of. That's a 83 bhp 900cc engine. Having an engine, remember, that will prove divisive. The top hat engine screams its way on the red line Atlanta divorce attorney's gear and either love or hate this soundtrack. This could be the first time that Fiat has deployed both cylinder unit found in the Fiat 500 to the Punto. 4 trim levels. There were originally 5 trim levels within the Fiat Punto range, but this became altered to 4 in summer 2013, including a whole new sporting derivative. Standard kit over the range includes fabric seats, height and reach adjustable leader, height adjustable driver's seat, trip computer, remote central locking, electric front windows, driver, passenger and window airbags, radio, CD and MP3 compatibility, rear head restraints and ABS. Latest deals from Buiacar. Fiat Punto 0.9 twin air easy 5 drive. £5,000. Or £94 every month. Fiat Punto 1.4 sporting 3 drive better. £5,000. Or £92 every month. See all deals on Fiat Punto. Representative example, representative APR of 7.9%, borrowing £10,509 over 48 months on HP type finance. The exact amount payable can be £250 on a monthly basis, which has a total cost of credit of £1,483 plus a total amount payable of £11,992. Dennis Buiacar Limited, 3132 Alfred Place, London, WC1E7DPGBO91510558 can be a credit broker regulated by FCAFRN:6673668. The verdict. The Fiat Punto comes to an end against strong competition on this sector. Rivals add the Renault Clio, Ford Fiesta, VW Polo and Hyundai's i22, but a few. It may not be as good to operate a vehicle as a Ford Fiesta, but it's competitively priced and running cost is relatively low. More, Fiat Punto Review. Fiat Punto performance is comparatively good in contrast against its rivals. There can be a choice of 4 engines with assorted different power outputs. Petrol engines. As you'd expect, virtually all engines due to this size of car are petrol offerings. These include a 68 bhp 1.2-liter, a 75 bhp 1.4-liter also available, which has a dual-logic automatic gearbox, an 83 bhp twin-air 3-cylinder, A 103 bhp 1.4-liter multi-air turbo along with the flagship petrol engine can be a 133 bhp 1.4-liter multi-air turbo. The 83 bhp twin-air dual-cylinder petrol could possibly get from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 12.7 seconds, and it has a top speed of 107 miles per hour. Overtaking on single-lane carriageways should be planned far ahead of time, and you'll need to work the gearbox hard. However, you will be rewarded using the raspy exhaust note of the two-cylinder engine. Diesel engines. 2 diesel engines can be obtained. There's a 73 bhp 1.3 multijet and a much more powerful 83 bhp 1.3-liter multijet engine. The 83 bhp 1.3-liter multijet engine is smooth to operate a vehicle, and its 200 Nm of pulling power means it is lively when driving in low gears. It can complete the benchmark sprint in 13.1 seconds and possesses a top speed of 107 miles per hour. The Fiat Punto handling characteristics tend to be the same because the Fiat Punto Evo. That means the Fiat Punto is still less sharp to push as a Ford Fiesta or VW Polo, yet it is better than a Citroën C3. It's easy to push in towns, and also the steering can be produced lighter by pressing the city button. This makes parking in cramped town centers or turning around in tight spots quite simple. When on demanding country roads, the Punto does appear a little bit short compared to rivals. The steering is rather well weighted and precise with city off, but there's little feedback in the front wheels. There's a significant chassis underneath though, offering composed handling with the bends. The interior has brought a little love and attention. The plastics are improved. There are some soft touch materials as the fabrics about the seats seemed to be updated and less complicated, better looking. Electro-welded patches within the fabric allow ventilation in warm weather. We have most of that around. Overall, the cabin is driver-focused, but it really could feel a bit more special. Fiat Punto comfort levels are perfect. Road, wind and tire noise have been well contained, are significantly less intrusive as some rivals, but on dual-cylinder twin-air models several of that raspy engine noise does resonate throughout the cabin. It is very comparable to Marmite. You'll either find it irresistible or hate it. If you choose the twin-air version, the ride is firmer than other models. About the range and event off, it's pretty roomy inside. 6-footers may struggle in the spine. The seats are snug, though there isn't enough side support, and bolstering for the back could possibly be better. All models consist of electric front windows, but air cooling isn't standard on basic pop models. While it is available as a possible optional extra worth haggling over when selecting from new Fiat Punto equipment was originally SP Watch across 5 trim levels: Pop, Easy, Lounge, GBT and Twin Air. In summer 2013 I thought this was altered to 4 trim levels, with Lounge and Twin Air deleted. On the range, the Twin Air engine remains available with Easy and GBT trims, and also the addition of a fresh sporting trim. Standard Fiat Punto equipment. The entry-level Pop trim includes fabric seats, height and reach adjustable tire, height adjustable driver's seat, trip computer, remote central locking, electric front windows, driver, passenger and window airbags, radio, CD and MP3 compatibility, rear head restraints and ABS. From mid-2013 a fresh dashboard finish was added along that has a driver's knee airbag and the entire body-colored door handles and mirrors. Move around easy and standard kit over Pop includes manual aircon, driver's knee airbag, leather-covered leader and gear knob, body-colored electrically adjustable heated door mirrors, body-colored door handles and 15-inch alloys. The GBT shares precisely the same kit because Easy specification, but is really a little more sporty looking and adds 15-inch Sportline alloys substituted with 16-inch two-tone wheels in 2013. Privacy glass, sports suspension and the entire body-colored rear spoiler and side skirts. From mid-2013, both Easy and GBT derivatives get black fabric seats, front fog lights which may swivel while using steering, and side airbags. Flagship sporting trim includes body-colored rear spoiler and side skirts, gloss black painted roof and door mirror housings, sports suspension, tarmac finished dashboard, black headlining, leather-covered sports tire, gear knob and handbrake, dark headlamp lenses, front fog lights with cornering function, rear privacy glass, chrome exhaust pipe finisher and 16-inch 7-spoke black alloy wheels. It is available using the 77 bhp and 103 bhp 1.4-liter petrol engines within 3 and 5-door guise. Pre-2013. Prior to mid-2013, the flagship trim was the Lounge, which included 15-inch alloys, front fog lights with cornering function, sky dome electric sunroof, chrome-plated exhaust pipe, ambient interior lighting and Fiat's Blue and Me Bluetooth system plus USB and aux connections with the stereo. To emphasize the individuality from the twin-air engine, Fiat initially gave it its specific trim level. In mid-2013, however, the engine was created available for Easy and GB spec cars, and also the dedicated twin-air trim level was deleted in the Fiat Punto brochure. The twin-air trim was based around the Easy specification, but additional kit included gloss black door mirrors and pillars, whilst the 15-inch alloys got a glossy diamond finish. There were twin-air badges subtly positioned on the lateral side, while for the inside the brand was embossed for the front headrests. The soft-touch fascia experienced a glossy finish, and further kit included privacy glass and front fog lights using a cornering function. Special editions. A Fiat Punto Jet Black Exclusive Edition was released in spring 2013, tied to 300 examples. As the name suggested, it featured metallic black paintwork along with matte black stripes and 17-inch alloy wheels. It was powered from the 77 bhp 1.4-liter petrol engine. That was then a Jet Black 2 edition in spring 2014. Powered because of the same engine, it too was finished in metallic black paint with 17-inch alloy wheels and fitted using a body kit including side skirts along with a rear spoiler. Standard kit included sports suspension, climate control, cruise control, Fiat's Blue and Me connectivity system and rear parking sensors. Optional Fiat Punto accessories. The Blue and Me TomTom Live system may be added for an optional extra. The system is mounted for the dashboard and may be controlled by way of a 4.3-inch HD touchscreen or with the buttons mounted within the front of the tire, or you can utilize voice commands helping you to keep your hands within the steering wheel. Another string towards the Blue and Me's bow is that it incorporates Fiat's EcoDrive system that allows users to download specifics of their driving to your USB stick. This is usually uploaded with a computer, and you may then have the ability to access Fiat's EcoDrive website, where acceleration, deceleration, gear shifts and speed are analyzed to supply a personal eco-index. You will then receive tips about how to improve fuel economy and drive in the more eco-friendly way. When crashed by Euro NCAP in 2017, the Punto was the very first car for being awarded no stars whatsoever. The primary reason is due to a complete not enough contemporary safety kit, for example lane-keeping assistance and autonomous emergency braking. It's not completely without safety measures, though. Standard kit includes driver, passenger and window airbags, front and back adjustable head restraints, adaptive cornering lights and daytime running lights. Furthermore, leading fog light flashes at exactly the same time since the first indicator blinked to suggest a lane change maneuver. The Fiat Punto also is included with ABS, ESP as well as a hill holder system to assist hill starts, while rain sensors is usually specified for an optional extra. Fiat Punto practicality is superb when comparing load space to its rivals. With the seats constantly in place, the load area is 275 liters, and once folded this expands to at least 1,030 liters. It has less space in the event the seats have been in place, in contrast to rivals like the Ford Fiesta that has a load space of 259 liters with seats constantly in place and 979 with the back seats folded. Nonetheless, it has more space when the spine bench is folded. There can be a good selection of cubby holes within the Fiat Punto, even though the glove box as well as the door pockets are of a reasonable size. 4 adults can sit in relative comfort, but 6-footers can experience a tad cramped if sitting in a corner of the Punto.